Hello everyone, my name is Winters and welcome back to another episode of Star Trek Online Do's and Don'ts. In this episode we are going to talk about the reputation system and the do's and don'ts in terms of buying them out. So first of all, to access the reputation system, I suppose you need to be level 50. That's when the system opens up to you. And to access it, you need to click on this button up here in the top right hand corner called Character Status. And from there then you click on the Reputation tab. So there are 13 reputations currently in Star Trek Online. And each one of them requires you to play TFOs or patrols, earn the individual marks. So there's Discovery marks, there's Omega marks, there's New Kara marks, there's New Romulus marks, and so on and so forth. And each one of them, then you slot a project and you fill up the requirements to put that project on cooldown. So you can see here the daily project requires 30 Discovery marks, 2000 XP, and 15,000 energy credits. And all of the reputations work the very same way. They all have daily and hourly projects. But as I'm sure most of you will know, there's a button down here called Buyout to Tier 5. Now, before we do that, I want to show you guys the maximum level that a reputation can currently get to is Tier 6. So this button here will only get you to Tier 5. It will not get you to the very end. But this is the part now that I really want you to pay attention to. When we click on the buyout option, and bear in mind that is only for this reputation here, it costs 3,000 Zen, or 30 bucks. That's $30 for you to get this one reputation up to Tier 5. And then another $30 to get this reputation up to Tier 5. So with 13 reps currently in game, if you were to buy out each and every one of those to Tier 5, that's 390 bucks it's cost you to get to Tier 5 in all your reputations. Now, this is the point of this video. If you buy out, not only are you going to be out 390 bucks, but you are also going to be out by the hidden costs. And the hidden costs aren't talked about, or they're are not highlighted in game. And the hidden costs are all the dilithium you would have earned if you had played TFOs or patrols. Because every time you play a TFO and you complete it, you are rewarded with dilithium. So you have just missed out on all the dilithium that you would have got from playing all the TFOs and patrols in order to get marks to level up the reputations. But not only that, as you can see here, the reward for doing a daily project is 340 dilithium. Times 13 is over 4,000 dilithium per day that you can get from doing the daily projects. So you've missed out on the dill from the TFOs and or the patrols that you would have played, and from the daily projects that you would have run. On top of that, you've missed out on all the marks that you would have earned from playing TFOs and or patrols. On top of that, you've missed out on all the loot that you would have got from playing all of those TFOs and or patrols that could have been converted into energy credits. And finally, you've missed out on all the XP, because you do need to play, granted, a lot of TFOs in order to farm enough marks for each of the various reputations. I'm not denying that at all. It's a lot of TFOs, but you are out 390 bucks. And on top of that, you're out all the dilithium, you're out all the marks, you're out all the loot / EC, and you're out all of the XP you would have earned if you had done it the old-fashioned way. And that's the point of this video, what I want to point out. Not only are you out the 390 bucks, but you're also out the hidden costs that are not talked about or highlighted in-game. So the don'ts are, don't buy out reputations, and the do's are, do play TFOs, earn the marks, earn the various currencies, and level up the reputations the old-fashioned way. And ultimately, you will be much better off. Way, way better off. And on top of that, you'll have $390 that you can spend on ships, on upgrades, on fleet ship modules, so many different things you could buy with $390. It's a lot of ships. It'd be what? It would be 13 tier 6 starships. More if there was a sale going on. Worst case scenario, it's 13 tier 6 starships that you could have bought for $390. So there you go. Those are the do's and don'ts for buying out reputations and getting them to tier 5. In my humble opinion, it is not worth it. It is a total, well, I don't want to say a scam. It's not misleading. It's honestly, I find it very hard to find any positives. I mean, you know, if money is no object to you and you have limited time to play, even if you had limited time, I'd still say it doesn't, you know, you probably still will have 10 minutes a day or every other day to play a TFO and earn some marks. Because remember, it only gets you to tier 5. It doesn't get you to tier 6, so you're still going to have to play TFOs in order to get it to tier 6. So, yeah, if money is of no object to you, feel free to completely ignore everything I've just said. But in my honest opinion, I really do think it is a bad idea. You will be much better off if you do it the old-fashioned way. Plus, you will have saved yourself $390 that you can spend on something else. So, yeah. I guess we'll leave it there for now. Thanks a million for watching, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like. That would help me out enormously. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And as always, please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. My name is Winters, and I'll catch you next time. So until then, take care.